Oh, hello. Clavicus, hello. How are we doing today? Here. Welcome. Welcome here. Oh, of course I start streaming and my dogs start having a slight freak out. I might need to actually pin this. Oh, that was too much. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pin this. I cut it off of its base, and it's not happy now. What is my shirt? My shirt is a dress. I'll show you, hold on. Hi Cranston, changed the oil on my bike, mounted new saddlebags, and still managed to knock out a mini. Hooray, time management, nice. Let me get this all primed, and then I will show you my outfit today. My, someone in my company does set up a fancy Friday. Because, you know, most companies are like, you got it. Well, not most. Some companies are like, you have to look good every day. But I work in the gaming industry. That's not a thing in the gaming industry. Most engineers come to work in like sweatpants and stuff. So Fancy Friday is like the opposite. It's like, be chill the rest of the week, but on Fridays, be fancy. So I decided, you know what? I haven't worn not pajama pants / sweatpants since COVID started. Might as well take part in like the Fancy Friday tradition. Woof woofs to the woof woofs. Hey, JP. Aye. Get out of this brush shoe primer. A while back, a few coworkers did the Tie Tuesday as an excuse to dress up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, when I first started at Riot, some people in player support did Fancy Friday as well, actually. But I actually wore dresses back then, like, all the time, so it wasn't really... The beard hides the fancy knots. Aw. Here, I'll switch over to this one. It's a dress with a bow belt, because belts are cute. But I like it's like space. There are like constellations, but they're just all a bunch of animals. I don't think there's a fox constellation or like a... Is that another fox? Another fox. There's just a bunch of random animals. But yes, it's a cute dress. I like it. I like it. I even put makeup on today. Which I don't usually. I'm gonna go put this away real quick. No more. Not allowed. It has pockets too. My dress has pockets. Just stars make up your arm. It's true. They didn't even know there was more than 2 ways to tie a knot? Oh, I knew that. I know that. Like, oh my gosh. All right. No, go. Go to your papa. No, go on. Nope. Door closed. I don't know why the pups are so on edge right now. So Clavicus told me this morning, I asked him, I was like, hey, I need to figure out what to paint. Help me with the Challenge League stuff. And he's like, just use the mini you already painted and put it on a diorama and paint something with scales or claws. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I already had this base that I made 2 years ago at ReaperCon. 3 years ago? 3 years ago? I don't remember. But this base, this gal's on it already. And then I'm gonna paint this Cockatrice, and I'm gonna put it right here. And then this I'm gonna turn into like a nest and put little eggs. And then I'm gonna name it like Time for Breakfast or something, I don't know. But I need to figure out what to use to make the tiny eggs. I don't know what to use. I don't have like tiny eggs, just, you know. I'm 40 years old and take new ties to my mom's house where she ties them and puts them on a hanger for me. Oh, that's actually adorable though, Clavicus. All the Borks. You're on the side of the dogs. There should be a nest in the Dungeon Dwellers box. Dungeon Dwellers. I don't remember which box that was. One of you are Dungeon Dwellers. Is it the same box with the... I don't see a nest. I don't think I got a nest. Yeah, I don't think I got a nest. I don't have a nest. Do you have jelly beans? I do not have jelly beans. Oh, I do have jelly beans. Actually, I have these still. I never got rid of them. But they say like Jelly Belly on them. They're also way too big. Yeah, these are way too big. They're too large. I need way smaller of eggs. If I use one of these jelly beans, it'll be like the size of the Cockatrice. Roll some eggs out of putty. Oh yeah, I could probably do that. Hi, Palos, how are you? I have this clay. I've got clay I could use. Hopefully it's not completely dried out. It feels pretty firm, but it should work. I just need to figure out what else to use to make this look more like a nest. Let's see what I got. While he dries, you can see. Let's see. Yeah, making dioramas out of actual food. Probably not the best idea, although jelly beans I feel like will never ever go bad, so you're probably okay to do that. Why is there a cable inside of this box? Palooka paints with the raid. All right, let's see what's in here. Got a bunch of grass tufts. Creeping vines. I don't think creeping vines is the right thing. Not flowers either. Old style brooms. No, I definitely do not have old style brooms. I was thinking about it and I was like, I need something like tiny little sticks or like hay or something. I might be able to take like pieces of the stuff off of this. I don't know, or I could just leave it just like that and just put the tiny eggs in the center. Stalks of grass you can wrap in a full circle. Well, I did, but I mowed this past weekend. Those are crystals. All right, let's see what's in this one. Oh, you know what? I do have twine, I think, downstairs. I do. I have it. It's downstairs. I use it for, I was using it for my, like, piratey area. Basing material grass. No, I don't have, like, the long strips. I do not have the long strips. You know, honestly, I think we can probably just leave this as it is. Just want to move. What can I use to do this? Like the back of a brush or something? Just move some of this like out of the center. Crunch it down a little bit. I think that's probably actually fine. I just leave it like that. Forget about it. Let's just make tiny little eggs out of clay. And this is, I believe this is air dry clay. So it might not be good anymore. Oh, we might be able to make eggs out of it still. It's a little bit crumbly. Seafoam twiggy sticks? I don't even know what that is. Oh, this is so crumbly. Oh, this might not actually work. Unless the eggs are like very textured. I'm gonna make them pretty small actually. If I even can. I don't think this clay is gonna work. It's like, it just, look at that. It's just like falling apart. Okay. Nope. This clay was opened and then never used, so it's not good anymore. I do have other clay though. That maybe will work. What color are cockatrice eggs? Any color I want? No, don't you fall. You're too heavy to fall. Oh my god. Oh. Timber. Things are falling. All right, you're gonna see my clay obsession. Look at this. Look at this Pikachu thing. Isn't it cute? So cute. Let's see. Stony color. Stony color. I think I have clay that is like stone texture. Hold on, let me check. It's shiny. Nope. Oh. These are effect clays. No. Take an extra. Let's see. These are all metallic. Well, here's a dark gray. I can put little, like, black sand in it. I can put some black sand in it. That would kind of give it a stony look, yeah? I thought I had clay that was like a stone texture, but I have like every color you can imagine of like Sculpey, because I used to make things out of clay, but all this clay is probably not good anymore. Oh, those granules of sand are huge. I don't want to use that. Most ground nesting birds have stony looking eggs. Yeah, that's fair. All right, let's just see if this clay even is good anymore. Ooh, it feels good. It feels like it's fine, actually. Wow, I am very shocked by that. I am like actually shocked that this clay isn't really crumbly. It's like in pretty good state still. These are all like tools for clay that I had a long time ago when I used to do more things with clay. Okay. Let's get all this off of here. Okay. I used to make odd-sized body jewelry out of Sculpey. Stretching piercings easier. Yeah. Look, an egg. That's actually probably still too big. Yep, they need to be like a fourth that size. Maybe a third. Let's make 3. Having some friends over to paint. One of the friends is being his kid. That'll be interesting. Yeah, that'll be fun. How old is the kid? Old enough to enjoy painting as well? They're so excited about everything. Yeah. Okay, there. I think that's perfect. I just need to do something to them to make them not just look like gray. I wonder if I should put like a little... what can I do? I'm bad with the ages, maybe around 10. Yeah, he's definitely old enough to paint if he's 10. Maybe you know what? I'm gonna try a little bit of this black sand and see how it works. Paul's Playtime, thank you for the follow. Did we get a shout out for Palooka after that raid? I think I stepped away almost immediately. I don't really like the way that looks. That looks weird. No black sand inside of there. Cora, relax. She's literally sitting outside my door barking. I'll have to let her in here so she stops. Let me just move some of this stuff out of the way. She will have a freak out if I open the door and there's new things all over the place. Come here. Why are you having a freak out? Oh, are you gonna come sit under my feet as well? Oh, I got 2 of them. I got 2 dogs. Both of them. All right, fine. Yeah, I might just do that. I might just speckle the eggs with paint. What is even happening right now? Why do I have 2 puppies under me? What's going on? Big babies. Yeah, we'll do that. Technically this clay, you are supposed to heat it. I might have to do the eggs after because I'm gonna have to heat them up. I'm gonna have to cook them. They're gonna have to get cooked. So I'm gonna put them somewhere. I will put them in here. And then I'll cook them. I'll cook them later. And then I'll speckle them and stuff afterwards. The amount of clay required to do this was so little. All right, back in there you go. Yep. Appa decided to leave. Because that's what he does. All right, I'm going to need to do something with this so that it doesn't move. Let's see what I've got over here. Do I have a base thing that already has a... Oh, you're all right, Miss Moo. You're good. No freaking out. Yes, I wanted that. Oh, and he's back. He heard what he thought was food and immediately came back. All this work. All this work to get this dang mini on the holder so I can paint it. All right, it's Friday. How's everybody's Friday today? End of the week for most of us. Friday is beer day. Oh my gosh, look at how tiny these drills are. So tiny. I think I need one of these ones. Wait, how does this thing open? Just pull? Oh yeah, it does just pull. Okay. I think the 1.1 is good. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, that looks about the same size. Relaxing day of no work, playing video games, reading, and cleaning. Oh, that sounds great. I had a bunch of meetings and wrote some tooling design documentation. Why is this not turning anymore? Why is this thing not turning? That's so weird, but honestly, that's probably in there far enough anyway. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's put all these guys away. Wow, this one's even smaller. Oh my gosh. What would you even use a drill this tiny for? I'm trying to create the like UI, so like the interface, the user interface for some of the things that I'm requesting, and I don't have any like design skills, so I'm doing it in Paint. It's pretty bad. I mean, it's fine. It looks fine. It's just like my skill set has not been. I'm not a UI designer, so 28mm lobotomies. There you go. Okay. Miss Scoozy, I just had dinner like really, really fast before I started here. All right, what colors do we want to make this cockatrice? I actually did not even think about the colors. Let's look up a cockatrice and see what we've got going on. You worked with the guy who was a UI mock-up wizard with Paint. That's what I used so far. That's what I used. All right, let's look. Cockatrice. Images. All right, the generic D&D one is like tan and blue and red. I think we could do that. It's like this color would be good, but I think that's the only color in front of me that I would use. Yeah. Okay. Even the wings are like the same color. Have fun with it. Ow, my nails are sharp without having stuff on them. Hi, Swill. Yeah, I'm gonna look at other ones. I kind of don't like this, the colors of this one. This one's like red. Oh my god. This picture. I have to sneeze. Ow. Green and red rooster. Honestly, I think we're gonna go with the one on here. And the reason why is because I think it actually would look good on the base with the colors that it is. So we're gonna do that. So I bought 2 Holly Monster and Ferns so both my wife and I can paint them. Oh, how fun! Malum, that's great. Don't forget to send me the photo. Don't post the photo publicly, send it to me. Iffy, 32 months. He just stuck. Hold on. He just stuck his face in between my feet. Can you see that, right? Can you see that? My feet were like sitting pretty close together and he just shoved his head between them. I don't know why they're both hiding. Maybe James was yelling or something and they're both spooked. I'm not sure why they're both under here. All right, we're just gonna start with this color now because I feel bad because I need to move and the dog just stuck his head between my feet. Usually he doesn't want anything to do with being around like well, he wants to like lick my feet, but he doesn't want me to touch him with my feet. I guess it's fine if he sticks his head in between my feet because that was his choice. Look at it. Look at it. I don't want us to have to sit like this is the only thing. Like, I'm kind of uncomfortable. He likes defeats. He does like defeats. It is true. Likes to lick my feet when I'm in bed, but hates being touched. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same with me, Swill. Iffy, I've missed you. How are you doing? Is work stuff still crazy? Working short staff forever? Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on a cockatrice. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm assuming that I am, but, you know, I've been wrong before. Also iffy. I understand that feeling. Just don't push yourself too hard, because if you continue to push yourself too hard and make up for the lack of people, your company will just literally never hire anyone else. Because that's what they do. They're like, oh, we can handle it with the staff that we have, so we can handle it with the staff that we have. You have to do the hiring too while by yourself? Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's hard. Man, I feel like... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do all the scales and stuff the same color as the wings. And then I'm gonna do all these feathers blue, this blue color. That was too watery of paint. I've had 2 people apply in 2 months. One uploaded the screenshot of the website instead of a resume. That's a yikes. The other's phone number wasn't in service. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. That is bad. You can't hire someone if they submit a resume and then don't have a working number for you to get back to them at. Yikes. I need to mix more of that paint. Definitely was not enough there. I think somebody just sent me a picture of Monster. This might be the first one. Let me check. Indeed. Aww. She's so cute. Hold on, I need to ask. Juggling yard work. Oh, yard work. You're telling me. On Saturday, I edged the whole yard. And then I mowed. And then on Sunday, what did I do on Sunday? I weeded a bunch in the back. Yeah. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do all the yard work. I've got an HOA, man. If I don't keep it up, they get mad. My job has trouble hiring. For so long, we ended up hiring my son to work there. He must like the job. He's worked there for 5 years. Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of companies nowadays. Like, they literally can't find people to work for them. I'm looking to buy a townhouse specifically to avoid yard work. Yeah. I feel that. I need a yard for my doggos, though. The doggies need a place where they can sniff around and go to the bathroom and stuff without me having to, like, put on real clothes, you know, to take them out. My company wants to hire 800 engineers this year. We're a big company. That's still an extremely ambitious goal. Yeah, you're not going to find 800 engineers unless you're paying a massive, massive amount of money. Because engineers are, like, super crazy in demand pretty much all the time. But I feel like especially right now, there's so many new tech companies. I know one of the things when I was at Riot was difficult was us getting freaking engineers. Especially for the support team. Because most engineers want to work on the game. They don't want to work on player support tooling. That's boring. Like, nah. Do I want to work on game development, or do I want to work on a tool that maybe a few 100 to 1,000 people are gonna see? We hired a recruiting company, and senior engineers have a 5K plus hiring bonus. So if anyone here is looking for a job, 5K is not a lot for a hiring bonus. Iffy, I mixed Driftwood Brown and Karn Stone together. I mixed these two. You wish you were then go learn how to be an engineer, Swell. The only way you can do it is to do it. Do it. I thought about learning to code for a while, and then I was like, I don't have time. I thought about taking this like 3-month course that essentially like teaches you, you're literally in the class from like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. 5K is for non-specialized jobs. It goes up to 20K if you can find super in-demand jobs. Yeah, for sure. That's how in-demand engineers are. Shoot. I didn't mean to close that tab. Thought about it for a while, likewise didn't have the time. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like at this point, you just have to make time for stuff. Like, you're never gonna find time to do anything. You're gonna have to remove time from something else and use it on whatever thing it is you want to learn. And I didn't want to learn coding enough to take away my painting time, because that's the time that would have had to get replaced, would have been painting. And I did not want to do that. because I like painting and I like streaming. Go forth and raise my child. I have coding to learn. Honestly, if you were to do that for 3 months, she would probably never have to work again after that. If you were to go to a course for 3 straight months, like I said, 5 days a week, although I will say, it's like, I forget how much it costs. It's very expensive. It's like 20 grand or something. But you end up making that back within like a fraction of the first year of having an engineering job. Especially if you know the right people to help you get into an entry-level engineering job. Like entry-level engineers make like $100,000 at least a year. I have a friend who wants to get back into painting. He started a new job, is moving, currently has 2 kids, a new one on the way, so he won't have free time for a while. Yep. That's what happens when you're a parent. A lot of your free time goes away for a long time. I have to take away my painting time to learn SQL soon. So many spreadsheets. I know the very basics of SQL. The very, very basics. Like, I can query a database. I can. If it's something simple, I can do it. When it comes to start learning how to do joins, that's where I'm not super great. But if you wanted to see how many users purchased a specific item within a time frame and how much that item cost them and how much money they had before and afterwards, I got you. I can do that. That's easy. Okay, I might actually have to get up now unless I have a darker blue, which I don't think I do. So I'm gonna have to move this dog. Sorry, bud. Oh, wait. The new job has been very stressful so far. Stressful because I am a single individual and also like low-key a perfectionist when it comes to my work. Like my actual work with painting, that is a very different story. But I want to make sure that everything gets done properly and to the highest quality possible because I care very much about the experience the people around me are in, like the people around me have. So because I'm only one person, I've been struggling to figure out what to prioritize first because there's definitely not everything is going to get done. And trying to figure out what to do first has been the hardest because I know everything is important and I want to do everything, but I can't. So I've just been kind of struggling with that. But it's good so far. I really, really like the people that I work with. My whole team is super amazing. I legitimately feel like the dumbest person in the room in every single meeting that I'm in. Because I'm just like surrounded by freaking rock stars and I feel like I'm only 3 weeks in, so I know I need to give myself a break. But I definitely feel like I have a lot of catching up to do. I haven't been the new person in a job for a really long time, so yeah. Yeah, I'm just learning all of the things, you know? I'm trying to catch up and figure out how everything works and what I need to do and who I talk to for stuff and where to find information that I don't have and blah, 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 blah. Most people look at me like I'm from Mars when I mention SQL. Yeah, I used SQL in my last job. My next project at work has the words like a video game in the description. Although I'll essentially be working on the enemy AI part. You could just be a pro painter forever. It's weird to hire others if you're a mini painter. Oh, bud. I appreciate that you think that I'm skilled enough to paint minis for a living, but I have a mortgage now, so I definitely cannot do that. Runic Raccoon, thank you for the follow and hello. I went off on all my coworkers in a meeting this week, and now every one of my coworkers is calling me to ask me how to do the simplest processes. Yeah. Yeah, all my coworkers are extremely amazing people. Even the agents that I'm working with have all been absolutely just A+ so far. I'm very happy. Everyone's like very passionate and wants to see everything, you know, wants to do right by players, wants to do well by players, which is like the most I can ask for. So many raccoon folk. Can you recommend a good program for my sequel? Or for sequel? I think I used Workbench. SQL Workbench. Yeah, I used this. There you go. That's what I used. That's what Riot used. Or our engineering team, I don't know. Break his mind by telling him about NoSQL. I don't even know what I don't even know what that is. 4 people touched a single account, not a single one of them opened a ticket to resolve the issue. They all decided to notate the issue and not action it. Oh, weird. Yes, Workbench is good. I like Workbench. Oh, sorry, bud. Where am I supposed to put my foot? Okay, I guess I'm just crossing my legs because I can't put my feet on the floor. Swillow works in collections. He's said it before. I'm pretty sure he's fine with me stating it again. He works in a collections place. Swillow is the collector. Yes. Maybe the scales and the wings should be a different color. Meh. Debt settlement. I wonder if that's the same thing. Is that the same thing? What's the difference between collections and debt settlement? Those two things sound similar to me. I collect paints and minis and busts. I don't even know what I do anymore. I have about 500 customers I need to reach out to and resolve their account, either getting them to pay to come current or settle their account and close it. One doesn't involve thumb screws. We negotiate with the collection agencies on behalf of the person. Oh, okay. Got it. So you must be like ridiculously charismatic then, being the negotiator of someone else's debt. I don't think third-party collections. I work first-party. It's much easier to talk to a lawyer than the actual customer. They aren't passionate about not paying me $50. Oh, big baby. I just heard Appa moan and groan. Or that's Cora snoring, actually. Never mind. Raccoons are usually pretty charismatic. Yeah. Iffy, did you see Raccoon's question? Do you have any of your busts painted? Do you have any on your Instagram that you can link? 9 times out of 10, if I speak with someone's lawyer, I know I'm gonna at least get something out of the account. If it's the person, it's always, I am going to sue you and bring your company down. And I'm like, that's not how debt works. We work with a lot of first party. I just had to explain to a training class today what the difference between them was. My sister was a loan officer at a lender of last resort, and she had some interesting stories about customers. Everyone thinks we're third party. They think they can threaten us with legal action for sending them an email. You didn't see it? Well, now you've seen it. I only have one finished painting, one bust finished painting. There are several to paint on them. I just finished my second bust ever, super proud of it. Now it's all I want to paint. Oh no, you're good, Iffy. You don't have, I mean, I'm just saying, like, look at these dogs, you guys. I don't know what is going on with them today. They're both in here though, and sleeping. Double dogs. It's where my feet would go, but I can't put my feet down there, so. Oh, that definitely should be blue. That's your first bust. Let's take a look. Wait. Wait, which one of those is a bust? Oh, I see this guy that you're painting. This bust. This like rock dude. People always say, hey, I'm not here to force you to pay. I will just mark this as sent to a third party. Good luck. Most people instantly call back 2 weeks later. Once they go to the third party. All right, Swallow, have a good night. That's not what I meant to link with. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, those are that's your ReaperCon submission. That's not a bust. That's funny. You funny. Someone is outside mowing their yard. I can hear it. The link was a bust? The link was busted? Oh, the alien was your first bust. That's right, I remember. I remember that one. I would rather negotiate with a first party any the day of the week than work with third parties. Some of those third parties are just sleazy. 25mm ladies wearing stiletto heels, not fun to pin. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do... What color wash should we do on our cockatrice? I feel like I should have painted the blue feathers and stuff lighter. Something darker than the blue would be my recommendation so you can see it. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, I should have painted the blue lighter. Wash with purple? When in doubt, wash with purple. Actually, purple would probably look really cool on top of this color. Yeah, we'll use purple. Oh, it's my neighbor that's mowing his lawn. I can see him out. I can see into his backyard. And he's out there mowing. Yeah, I'm gonna just use purple on the whole thing. Actually, before I do that, need to get this all painted because there's still black in there. I really should set up an Instagram. I'm just getting too old to keep up with things. Yeah, it's really hard. I kind of feel like there's so many social medias out there. It's really hard to keep up with them. That's why, like, I have a Twitter and I have a ton of followers on it, but I don't use it. I only have a ton of followers on it because, like, way back in the day when I first started at Riot, I used it a lot and I got followers because of that, but I haven't used it really since then. I really like Instagram. That's like the most the platform I'm on the most. And I like it because I can see all these really cool paintings from random people that I follow, which is why I like it. You enjoy it now? All right, some flow improver. Let's use a different brush for this. let's stain this whole thing purple. Yeah, I like Instagram because it's picture focused, exactly. It's the reason I like it as well. Although I will say Instagram is getting worse and worse and worse when it comes to ads. I don't even see half of my friends' photos anymore because I have to scroll through so many freaking ads to get to anything. And it's just gonna keep getting worse. I put a few drops of flow improver in this to try to help the flow. Cool, looks good. Take some of this out. It's kind of thick in some spots. Yeah. I like Facebook because it works on my phone and nothing else ever seems to work. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Runic Raccoon, this is amazing. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it on here. Guys, look at this. Look at that. Look at the detail. Holy moly. Beautiful. Wow. Is that Uhu glue? Is that the stuff? Is that the Uhu glue? I like that color. Obviously. Ooh, that non-metallic metal is so good. It is Uhu glue. I feel like that's like the trick to make like really gross like spit and like gore. Just use Uhu glue. Your stuff is all really neat. We changed the color of this guy fairly significantly with this purple, but we can go back in and once it's dry, which is gonna take 500 years, we can go back in with the lighter, with the regular colors and then just do the details. I did that with Thunderwolf Cavalry. It's the only place that wouldn't show once they were glued down. So funny looking. That's great. Fishing wire and resin. Uhu glue is perfect. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Oh yeah. How big is this mini, Fangod? All right, let's get some. Why do I want to paint the talons yellow? Is that like a thing with birds that they have like yellow? Or am I thinking the feet are yellow? We'll just do the talons this regular white color, or I guess it's the Karin stone. It's close to white. It's like an ivory white. The default scale for that Patreon is 25 millimeters, so small. Oh wow, that is pretty dang small. Yeah, so you'd have to pin her very, very carefully. Oh, you know what? I just realized I didn't even get any paint on that part right there. Whoops. And that part right there. That's all right. We'll go in and fix it. So yeah, I actually don't remember if I finished what I was saying. The very beginning of this stream. Clavicus basically told me I should paint something with claws or scales. And then put it on a diorama. And then put it on a diorama with the paladin. Not the paladin, she's a cleric. The cleric that I painted the last time. So I put her on this, and then we're gonna put the cockatrice right there. And then we're gonna put the eggs. We have to cook the eggs. Gotta bake the eggs in the oven for a little bit, and then we'll glue them down right there. And then I'll have my first diorama, you guys. I've never done a diorama before. The simplest, easiest diorama. 2 out of the 3 things I already had separate, and, you know, just painting this one to go on there. You haven't seen the painted cleric? Yeah, I'm terrible, and I did not take photos of her. But here she is. I cut her off of her base. You best bring that diorama to ReaperCon. Well, maybe I'll do another one before ReaperCon. I feel like this isn't the best diorama ever. It's just funny because this base, I took a basing class at ReaperCon like 3 years ago? 3 or 4? I don't remember. Anyway, I made this there. This is actual tree bark. This is an actual piece of tree bark. I forget who the instructor for that class was, but he was like, I live in a foresty area, and so when the tree bark falls off the trees, I just go and collect it and let it dry out for a long time, and then I use it for bases. And then, you know, all this other stuff was just glued on there. But yeah, I have had this for literally years, and it's just been sitting there. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to use it. It's got a bunch of fur all over it. So many things of dog furs. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. You can submit the cockatrice by itself as the scales and claws category and then put it on the diorama. Oh, you tricksy Clavicus, you tricksy. But that's good to know. I have some and it's great for stone texture. Just need to get more because I'm running out. Aw, thanks, Iffy. Yeah, I did something funny the last couple of streams, or the stream that I started her on. I basically said, like, pick left or right. Right? And so people picked left or right, so left or right. And then 1 through 8, so like 1 through 8. And then I would count, and whatever row we were on, I would count how many paints there were, and I would say, like, okay, 1 through like 30 or whatever it was. And that's how we picked most of the colors on her. And it kind of worked out. It was a pretty neat, like, little way to do it. I was just like, I don't know what color to paint her hair. Someone pick a number. And then it ended up being this color, Ghost Fire, and I was like, oh god, how am I gonna make a hair color from this? But, you know, people got weird hair colors, it's fine. Pine tree bark is great for terrain. Yeah, for sure. You have some, it's great for stone texture. Have to get some more because you're running out. Oh yeah, I do a challenge like that all the time with friends. That's fun. I've been missing so many streams. It's all good, Iffy. You're busy. You're busy. It's okay. And you have your D&D game on Tuesdays, right? So you pretty much miss those ones every week now. It's okay. You got better things to do. Philly junk. What sorts of freaks have colored hair? This one. Tuesday night is D&D. Yeah, exactly. Really hoping to go to ReaperCon this year, always next year. Really hoping to see all the people I watch online. Yeah, that's why I'm like, ReaperCon's so much fun. I will consistently try to go every year going forward, just because, like, it's the only time I see a lot of my friends in person. And I low-key love the classes. Like, I've taken many, many, many classes at ReaperCon, and I continue to plan to take classes every year because I really like sitting in a room with people and just learning. I feel like it's such a more fun way to learn than to just watch YouTube videos. I love the interaction with people. I'm so glad your husband is going with you too, Iffy. Is your husband pretty introverted as well? Or are you two like polar opposites? I know that happens in a lot of relationships. An introvert and an extrovert will be like super in love. And it's like, how do you do it? I just see some spots that the wash missed. Just little tiny spots. Never stop learning. Yeah, ReaperCon is in Denton, Texas. It's in the city that Reaper's headquarters is. I guess, yeah, it's in Denton as well. Have to enter Holly and Farron when we go. Yeah, do it! He's introverted with major anxiety. He'll be escaping to the room a lot. Oh, for sure. That's one of the reasons why I got the hotel room this year, was because I was like, I want to be able to get away if I want to get away without having to walk 15 minutes back to the Airbnb like I did the last year. And if I want to stay up really late, I want to feel not super unsafe getting back to the place where I'm gonna sleep after being probably fairly exhausted. So James and I have a room in the hotel this time, which is nice. 12-hour drive. Hey, it's worth it though. Walking in the heat was no joke. It's so funny, Iffy, because the last day that we were staying, we had to check out of the Airbnb, right? Because it was checkout day. And James and I were walking back with our luggage to the hotel on that day, and it starts raining. It started raining. Which was just lovely. Walking with our luggage in the rain. I mean, I live in Seattle, so I'm used to, you know, the drizzle. But it was still kind of funny. I felt like such a burden to friends with cards. Nah, Ty essentially said, I'm picking you up from the damn airport and there's nothing you can do about it. He's just one of those people who's like very hospitable. If I went to a con, I'd get business cards printed that said, hi, my name is Runic. You seem cool. Here's my social media. I'd love to be friends. That's cute. I give away my stickers. I give away this sticker. This one. That sticker. I wonder if the rain was just in the one area. I have a hard time making friends in the tabletop world. Yeah. Well, if you decide to go to ReaperCon Runic, there's also a thing that a lot of folks do. Hold on one second and I'll show you. Shiny Mew Paints. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I don't paint myself up like my avatar. I have once, a couple years ago, for my streamiversary stream. I have once. If you go to my Instagram, you can see it. Oh gosh, I don't know how long ago that was. But yeah, I did it once. Only once. I'm trying to get into this bottom drawer. It's very hard to... Yeah. Okay. So this, on your badges, people hand out these ribbons. So like I have one, where's mine? Should I put my own on this? Oh God, I cannot reach. Nope. Mine is not on here. Oh, but it's full of fur. This one. I guess I didn't put my own badge on, but like this was from this last year at ReaperCon. All of these. Look at them. They're beautiful. Oh, and my silver. I got a silver medal at ReaperCon. Yeah! FOMO is fear of missing out. Shiny Mew Paints, I am doing absolutely lovely. How are you doing? Oh, goodness me. Oh yeah, I was looking for when I'd painted myself up like Monster. It's been quite a long time since then. Hold on, but I will find it for you. Here you go. There you go. Not the best, but I did it. I'm definitely much older looking than my character is. Because I am. She's supposed to be 12. I am definitely not 12. But it was fun to dress up like her. You can see here too, there's a video. Anyway. Let's get out of here. Which link is this? I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh. My face is twitching. I live in Houston, not far away from ReaperCon, but I have a huge pool of local high-quality painters and always talking about how fun ReaperCon is. I even know one vendor. So much FOMO. Oh, yeah. You should come. If you can come, you should try to come. Let me see if I can find a link to my goblin paint. I'm good in a bit of an art funk, but I did finish a Smurf for 40K. Yeah, I feel it with the art funk. I was in an art funk for like months. So I definitely understand. It's hard. It was more of a funk though because I was stressed out about work than about art, you know? It was more like, my brain doesn't work after I'm done with my job. Rather than like I don't enjoy painting, because I definitely still enjoyed painting. It was just like one of those things where it was like, yeah, the day's over and I used all of my brain today on work things, so I need to recharge it. Yes, please drop a link in chat. As long as it's a safe for work link. Because we do have some little ones in here from time to time, so I try to be as PG as possible. Brain drain is real. I know, it's crazy. Spees Marine. Spees Marine. My boyfriend is actually starting to paint, or not, he hasn't started to paint them yet, but he built some Space Marines and he is in the process of basing them, and then he's going to paint them all. My feet are falling asleep because I didn't want to put them on top of Appa, who is still ultra passed out underneath my chair, as well as Cora. They are both down there. You've only been painting for 3 months? Shiny Mew, that looks great. You're doing an amazing job. What is my words today? Yeah, Iffy, when we were at Adepticon, he was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna start drinking some of this Kool-Aid. And he bought a set of 10 Space Marines while we were there. And yeah, he built them. He's now quite addicted to Lost Ark, though. He's been off work for the past 2 weeks because he got surgery and they told him to take 2 weeks off after the surgery. And he has literally played, like, I don't know how many hours. Many, 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 many hours of Lost Ark. Yeah. So, that's a thing. I have an art degree, so it comes in handy. Oh, yeah. See, that always helps. People that, like, have done other artistic things before starting to paint, I feel like definitely have a really good starting point. I did not have that. So I think some things in the hobby still scare me a lot. Like doing OSL or like doing non-metallic metal, you know, stuff like that. I'm so glad to see a newer painter. If you ever want constructive critique, please DM me anytime. Yes. Also, if you want a place to post some of your photos, exclamation Discord. I share Discord with a few folks. And we have a few channels in there. And you're always welcome to post your work in progresses or your completed stuff. I run a 40k beginner guide for my FLGS. Kool-Aid is good. Nice. I'm not super into Warhammer. I like more traditional fantasy things. So I don't have a ton of GW miniatures. Most of the GW miniatures I have were given to me by friends as gifts for birthday or Christmas or whatever. So I don't have a ton, but yeah. Some of their stuff is pretty neat. Here is me as a Gobbly Gobbo. Oh my gosh! Your makeup looks so good! Oh my gosh, that's so cool! I love the contacts! That's amazing! That's amazing. I love it. I love it. I did not put contacts in. I actually tried. I tried because her eyes are purple. Her eyes are purple. It's kind of hard to tell, but I tried to get purple contacts. You know what's hard to find? Purple contacts that are made to look good over blue eyes. They make purple contacts that actually make your eyes look purple if you have brown eyes. But if you have blue eyes, it is almost impossible to find purple contacts that will actually make your eyes look purple. Because when I put them in, they just made my eyes look the same color. Like, they hardly looked purple at all. So I was not able to find purple contacts. So I decided just to not wear them, obviously, because they didn't really do anything. But yeah, I tried. I did my best. Moon! Hi, Moon! Thank you for the resub! How are you doing? Happy Friday! You're really here! You have so much to tell me! What? Tell me, tell me! What happened? God, this wash was like such a good idea, you guys. Facts, I've noticed browns and oranges, reds are great for contacts with blue eyes, everything else not. Yeah, exactly. One time I wore contacts that made my eyes look gray and it was pretty neat. But yeah, a lot of other colors is really hard to get to show up on blue eyes. Because most of the time they're made for people with brown eyes, probably just because there are more people out there with brown eyes that want to change their eye color than with blue eyes that want to change their eye color, which makes sense. It might just be that it's harder to do. I don't know. It's a bit of bad news. And then something I did. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I need to move. I need to put my feet down. Ah, I had my legs crossed that whole time. But I think I can put my feet down without bothering him now. Stays out of contact talk. Oh yeah, that's right. Iffy works at an optometrist. So. Your last 2 weeks have been eventful. Okay. Eventful isn't always necessarily bad. Eventful in what way? I was having a lot of ear pain and pain in my left eye, which usually for me is like how a migraine starts, but then it was like my ear was hurting too. And I'm pretty sure it's allergies. I was like, what is the word? Allergies. Oh no. Oh no, Moon. What? How? What vaccination? I just went and got my dogs their vaccinations again too. What the heck? That is the absolute worst possible news. I am so sorry. Wow. There had to have been something wrong with the vaccination. That's just crazy. I'm so sorry. I would probably I honestly don't know what I would do if that happened to me. I mean, sorry, pups. I spooked them. Obviously, I love my dogs. My dogs are my babies. I know, I'm sorry. Your ear is funky. There we go. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Yeah, that is legitimately my biggest nightmare. I would freak out. You've been going to the same vet for 10 years? There had to have been something wrong with the vaccinations that they had. There had to. Like the vaccines were bad or something. Apparently I read this can happen. It's like a net less than 1% chance. That's crazy. That's so awful. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I would probably be an extremely irrational human being if that happened. I'd probably be freaking out. Sigwolf, hello. Long time no see from you, sir. Yeah, Moon, I'm so sorry that happened. Seriously, that is like every pet owner's absolute worst nightmare, and you had to go through it. That is very sad. My ex-wife was a vet tech for 8 years. She's had that happen to a customer. Her thoughts were it had to do with breed. Oh, man. I'm going to do a phone game called Claw E. Is that like a claw machine game? I'm seldom up this late. Getting up at 5 makes late nights happen less and less. Yeah, I understand that. I don't get up that early, but I also go to sleep early because I am an old lady. I love claw machines. I want to go back to Japan just to go to play claw machine games. Most of the arcades are shutting down, though, which is really unfortunate. Well, it's good to see you, man. We were just talking about Adepticon a little while ago. And about ReaperCon, which I assume you'll be at as well, because it's pretty close to you. So with my other dog paralyzed, I rushed him to a neurologist to get an MRI and a CT scan. It showed an abnormality in one of his lower vertebrae that was compressing his spine, thereby nulling his being caused by a vaccine, since deformations don't happen overnight. Wait, so you're saying you took both of your dogs to get their regular vaccines. One of them died from it. The other one was paralyzed, but the paralyzation happened at the same time that the vaccines did, but it wasn't caused from the vaccines? That's so unfortunate. That is literally the worst. I can't even comprehend. Both dogs are Chihuahuas. Ay, ay, ay. Once again, I'm so sorry. That's awful. Hi, Dio. I know you try to ban me every time you come in here, but I guarantee you it's not gonna work. Who knows? Maybe one time it will. Jakes! Jakes! Well, Moon, I hope things look up for you, because that is just terrible news on top of terrible news. Nobody deserves to have that much terrible news so close together. No worries, Iffy. Before you go, Iffy, I don't know if you saw this. I'm gonna just rep it again. My birthday is in how many days? 1, 2, 3. My birthday is in 3.5 weeks. Less than 3.5 weeks now. I'm doing a painting contest for my birthday. Entries are due the day before my birthday, which is June 5th. So you can paint the Monster and Fear and Mini from Reaper or the Capsule Chibi Holly Monster Mini, which you can get it for free, but you have to figure out how to 3D print it. And you send me the entries. I collect the entries. Yes, you can send your entries early. DM them to me either on Discord, on Instagram, or you can send me a link here on Twitch to it, like put it in Google Drive or something, and then send me a link to it on Twitch, wherever. As long as it's DM'd. I don't want them posted publicly. And then on the day of my birthday, on June 6th, that's a Monday, I'm going to be streaming on a Monday. That'll be my birthday stream. We're going to open up the survey, and I'm going to showcase all of the paint jobs. And then the community, you folks, are going to vote on the one that is your favorite. And whoever gets the most votes is going to win a Vex airbrush. This is like a $200 airbrush, you guys. Just FYI. It's an expensive airbrush. So, anyone can win. I have had one person show me a completed entry so far. So you've still got time. Yeah. I'm taking a Polaroid of mine and taping it to a brick, which I will then throw through Holly's window. Please don't. Please don't do that. I don't want to have to replace my windows. What size does it have to be? The one that you buy from Reaper is pretty small. This is her here. I didn't finish her. This is how big she is, the one that you get from Reaper. Just one picture is fine. Just one picture. You can 3D, if you get yours 3D printed, you can 3D print it as big as you want. It's up to you. Mondays, I'm always open to close by myself. Aw, well, I mean, I stream kind of later on Monday usually, so maybe you'll see. Maybe you'll be able to see. I don't know. Yeah, it's Monster and Fear. So the Capsule Chibi one that somebody submitted, Fear isn't in it, so you could just do the Holly Monster one. Can I enter the one Kathy painted for me for Kathy? I don't think I've seen it. Did she post a picture of it publicly, Dio? If you're gonna do that, I would tell her you're doing that. Before you do it. Yeah, I would ask her first, but yes, you could. Kathy painted it, so. It is only open to the United States though, so unfortunately, if you're international, I ask that you don't enter. You can still send me pictures and just let me know you're international, but sending this airbrush internationally is going to be quite expensive. And it's already quite expensive, so yeah. Oh, Appa just ran. The model on your Patreon and there it's two. There's two models. So the first one is this one. That link right there. Let me show you. Here. This is one of them. The other option is this one. You don't have to paint both, but technically there's two minis here. So there's her, this is Monster, and this is Fionn. This is Monster, this is Fionn. Yeah. So you can pick either, either one. Yes, and the mini monster that Monster is painting, yes. He did such a good job with that, honestly. I'm so happy with it. All right, my doggies are both gone now. There's no STL for the Reaper version. No, the Reaper version is you have to pay for it. Yeah. Okay, I can actually sit properly. Ugh. In a bust scale? Yeah, do it. The Patreon one, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you how large you want to make her. It might make it easier to paint her, because right now, if you try to paint her at the like regular scale, the like 20mm scale or whatever, it's hard to get behind her arm to like paint her chest because she's like holding the mini in front of her. I did not get very far. This is how far I got with her. And then I was like, oh, I can't paint her like stomach at all. And I was like, well, I don't want to break her right now and then try to put her back together. So I did the thing. I haven't played Fantasy Warhammer since shortly after 7th edition came out. I haven't built an army in over a decade. For my birthday last week, I got the Gloomspite Get Starter Box. Nice! That'll be fun. Oh, was that Thunder? I don't think it was Thunder. Oh no, Cora's still sitting next to me. If that was Thunder, she'd be gone. It's just a plane. I love the way the Gits look. They are chaos to play. Some games are just downright comedy. Others are confusion. What would you like? Mom, you don't have to get me anything. I don't want nothing. I want a card that is funny that says I love you on it. Ooh, Runic. See, that's a hard one because I don't want anybody to know whose entry is whose. So I'm gonna say probably not. I hope I did that right. I don't have to work late that Monday. Yeah, I'm trying to keep these as anonymous as I can because I want people to vote for one based off of who's their actual favorite is and not based off of like who the person is. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like a popularity thing. I want it to actually be like based on what the community likes. some people have like fairly distinct painting styles, so it might be very obvious anyway. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it as anonymous as possible. All right, I'm trying to mute this orange out a little bit because I don't want it to be super, super bright. I haven't even thought about like what I would want for my birthday this year. I literally like I haven't even thought about it. My army has many fanatics and squigs that I can pack into the list. Filled with giants, pump wagons, and a doom diver. I don't even know what any of that stuff is. Still new to the painting world. I'd love to go to competitions, but there's nothing that I know of in the GA area. Yeah, that's the problem here too. There's not a ton of like competitions that I'm aware of where I live. I live in Washington State. I live in like the Seattle-ish area. There probably are. I just don't even know how to like find them. I like that orange beak. I don't need to worry about being popular. I put something in the game in... Oh, hold on one sec. Let me go look. Game section. A phone stand? That's pretty cool. Pump wagon was kind of like a chariot that moved a random distance, did a random number of attacks at a random strength. Doom diver is a giant slingshot that used goblins with wings strapped to their back as ammo. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. And since in 6th edition squigs got loose if there weren't enough herders and would jump around randomly, and fanatics after the first turn in random directions, the whole army was very random and swinging. What are you doing? Oh, I didn't realize she was sitting behind me until she borked. Very, very loudly, might I add. Oh. Oh, now you're gonna hide under my feet again, bud? All right. Appa's hiding under my feet again. I like how this thing is named Gobspitta. When I used to play, I remember watching in horror as 3 fanatics absolutely destroyed a literal horde full of ogre bulls. Hello, Holly. Way too long, madame. Lady B, hello. How are you? Hi, Xavier. How are you as well? We're doing very, very, very thin, tiny lines. Good, just got done streaming. Nice. I hope you had a good time. I'd love to see a wall of Gobspidardi with a bunch of Trigoths running into the fray. Reaper Miniatures, thank you for the raid. We're painting Cockatrice for Reaper Challenge League. Jellyware, hello, Jellyware. You could be nasty to your opponent. They could also be nasty to your own troops if the scatters went against you. Savior, thank you for the raid. Battlefield 5, got it. Jellyware, thank you for the follow. Well, because Reaper just raided, I have to rep my painting contest again. So if you don't know me, hello, my name is Holly Monster. I paint miniatures. I'm doing a giveaway for my birthday. So my birthday is on June 6th, and I'm doing a giveaway. So you can either paint the Holly Monster and Fear Mini from Reaper, which there's the link, or you can paint the Holly Monster and Fear Mini from Capsule Chibi. Either one of those minis. They're both 2, technically, because Holly Monster and Fear. Dig Batty 72, thank you for the follow. But so what you're gonna do is you're gonna paint one of them up, one of the 2 minis up, either the Reaper one or the Capsule Chibi one. You're going to send a picture of it to me directly, so either through Twitch or through Instagram or through my Discord, !Discord. On my birthday, I got this one in metal. How do I paint it? You paint it. You just paint it. However you want to paint it. Anyway, you're gonna send me the finished photo and the title of the mini. So like, whatever you decide to name it. And I'm going to collect them all. And then on June 6th, which is my birthday, I'm going to release the survey out. I'm gonna showcase all the photos and I'm gonna release the survey out, and the community, so whoever is in the channel on my birthday stream at the time, is going to get to vote on their favorite of the photos, which is why it's all anonymous. And then by the end of that stream, whoever has the most votes is going to win a Vex airbrush. That's what we're doing. That's the thing. That's the deal. We need to get to title on. Yeah, the title. You need to tell me what you're naming it so that people know what to vote on. But yeah, so if you want to win a Vex airbrush, paint my mini. I'm definitely not doing it solely because I want to see more people painting up the Holly Monster minis. That's definitely not my motivation, even a little bit. Shiny Mew Paints, thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your night. That's not the only reason. Yeah, definitely I'm not doing it solely for that. Or am I? Mine is the Polaroid. Is that, oh, that's what you're gonna name it? You can't say that now. Then people are gonna know. Mine is the one with my name painted on it. Don't do that. No cheating. No cheating, Clavicus. Xavier, I have all of the faith in you. Oh, you know what? This... Hi, Grey Mouser. Yes, I am sure. Actually, there is something I'm gonna send. Yes, sure. I will check Discord after my stream. Everyone put Clavicus's name on their mini. That's funny. Who's Jack? Is Jack one of your friends? Sort of like Spartacus. Nice. Appa keeps like coming in here and then leaving and then coming in here and then leaving. He can't decide where he wants to be right now. All right, I need to lighten up some of these things underneath here. They're too dark. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Tiny, tiny lines. The tiniest lines. The tiniest lines. Oh, wow. You quit your job as well? Was it because of your, like, what happened with your pups that you quit your job? Or was it something else? I'm still very sorry, Moon. It's very sad. Yeah, the lines are pretty tiny that I'm painting right now. They're very, very small. You'll see them in the picture when I take a picture of it, though. I figured if I wanted to do other things and now I have to care for him, I might as well use that time to do what I always wanted to do. You're not wrong there. That's very true. Welcome back. It's almost done, honestly. We're almost done. I just need to paint like the eyes. Okay. You like my Medusa chicken? I'm done assembling these Boeing rod bounders. These things are so hard for me to say. The models are way complicated and I detailed than the Squig Riders. I painted back 2002. Life is too short. I hope you have a happier lifestyle doing what you always wanted to. Yeah, man, for real. 100% agree with you there. I know it's tacky, but like, I definitely understand why people went so hard on the term "you only live once." You know? Like, I get it. It's true. It's very, very true. You definitely only live once, so like, you gotta enjoy it. You gotta do what makes you happy. Even if that thing isn't the easiest. You only die once unless you are a zombie. Yes, that as well. Gonna hit the hay. All right, Xavier, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for the raid. If you all like video games, Xavier is a variety streamer, video games. Also my nephew, James's nephew, my partner's nephew. So feel free to give him a follow. I think he streams more than I do, actually. I plan on haunting certain people. Does that count? It could. Sure. Why not? All right, if I wanted to paint this thing's its eyes like red, would I paint them white first? Yeah, I think I would. If there's such thing as purgatory, I want to be a ghost that legit shows up to all these kids on TikTok live streaming. Give them a real show. That's amazing. Do it. All right, let me see. Where is your eye even at, little guy? Your eye is very small. Okay, now I need red. You could always paint the eyes orange and go the red to get a glow effect. The eyes are just so tiny. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do that. It's like the tiniest little dot. Let's see if I can even put this little dot over the other little dot. Put a lot of white on it and glaze red. Can you even see the red in there? Hold on, I need to... Oh no, I touched the beak! The beak! You should probably stream more? Agreed. Okay, there. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me get my janky way of magnifying. That's what we're looking at. All the feathers. All the tiny lines. And then the eyes. All the tiny little feathered lines. Do you see that? Yeah, it is. It is, Sigwolf. I did it! I painted a mini! You guys! I did it! Anger Chicken! Hey, Reaper Con! Or Reaper Challenge League! May theme complete! We did it! Did I miss anything? I think it's good. Yeah, I like it. Woohoo! Yeah, so for those of you who weren't here earlier, we're doing the Reaper Challenge League, and this is the diorama. So the Cockatrice is gonna go right here, and then I made some tiny little eggs that I need to go cook because they're made out of clay. And then I'm gonna spackle them with like white paint And they're gonna go right here in this nest. And then it's probably gonna be named like Time for Breakfast or something. Good night, Xavier. But yeah, so this is like the first diorama. Boil the eggs. I need to cook them. I need to cook them in the oven because they're made out of clay. But yeah, this is the last mini that we painted. Yes, the hammer has an up arrow and so does the shield. But yeah, so we did it. Skyrim dragon fight. Yeah, but he's gonna go on here. He's gonna be standing on the base. I'm gonna have to take him off of this. Have them blue and white with very small spots of blue. Blue and white. Oh, a white blue. I mean, I could. These literally are just clay. They're just gray clay. I can paint them after I cook them with any color paint that I want. Oh, like robin eggs. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that actually is a good idea because then it'll match the color of the feathers a little bit more of the cockatrice. Anyway, we did it! Put all these paints away, except for that blue, because I'm gonna probably use it. These two. The most delicious of the eggs. I was thinking more because they're so small, the palette is mostly warm colors. It would show the eggs off to the viewer and give them the story. Oh yeah, that's very true. That is a very, very good I don't know the word that I was thinking of, but yes, you're right. You're definitely right because everything on here is so warm. The only things that are really standing out are like her hair and like the cockatrice is like blue. Yeah, because this is like a very, very like warm toned base. She stands out pretty well because of the white. Anyway, you're completely right though, and I will probably do that. So thank you for pointing that out. All right, let's find someone to raid. Hold on. If Runic Raccoon streams, I don't think I'm following you, but I'm going to. I am now following you. I see that you stream, and you stream painting miniatures, so that's perfect. So there's another miniature painter, everybody. Runic Raccoon. Go and give Runic Raccoon a follow if you want to watch another mini painter. Can't get enough of those. That's for sure. Let's see. Who is painting right now? Wait, is Valley Dweller streaming painting? Hi, Shadow. I was actually literally just about to end after I get through these ads, but we can show you what I'm doing. So I have this base, and I'm gonna turn it into a very small diorama. So I painted her the last couple streams, and we just painted this cockatrice today. So I'm going to take some photos of it, and then we're gonna stick it right here in front of her. And I have some eggs made out of clay that I need to go and cook because they are made out of Sculpey, and you have to cook Sculpey for it to harden. And then we're gonna put those eggs in the nest. So that's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. We are going to raid Useless Wizard because I think he's the only person that I'm following right now that is painting. So we're gonna raid Useless Wizard. Hopefully he's actually painting today, or actually going to keep streaming after this. Useless Wizard. So now I need to figure out what I'm gonna paint on Sunday. Clavicus, I might DM you again. We're gonna raid Useless Wizard. I am done for now. Thank you all for being here. Once again, if you have not seen it or you are not on Instagram or whatever, I'm doing a painting contest for my birthday. Please go check out this link. It's got all the details. Go check it out. I will be back on Sunday, probably around 1 or 2 p.m. Pacific, just depending on how I'm feeling that morning and how much yard work I have to do that morning. But yeah, we'll be back with more painting. Not sure what I'm painting yet, but we'll figure it out before then. And yeah, I hope you're all staying happy and healthy, and that's it. Until Sunday, bye!